What's up, Worcester? It's time for another episode of Railers Rundown. I'm Tim Foley. Well, the Worcester Railers are finally back at the DCU Center after a 7-game road trip upon which the team went 4-2-1. I took the time today to catch up with Worcester Railers forward Max Dorrington as well as Worcester Railers defenseman Gabe Blanchard ahead of tonight's game against the Norfolk Admirals. Standing alongside Worcester Railers forward Max Dorrington ahead of tonight's game against the Norfolk Admirals. Max, another game here against the Admirals. You guys face off against them early in the season. Just talk about what it's going to be like seeing them again here tonight.
Yeah, it'll be good. We only had a couple games against them, so it feels really good to be back on home ice for sure. It's been a long stretch on the road, so it's always different playing in the DCU than being down there. So I'm definitely excited to see how it feels this first game, and got a good 3-game series here, so it should be exciting.
Talk about that a little bit more. 7-game road trip. You guys went 4-2-1 on it. Successful road trip across the board. What would you guys make of it?
It was good, yeah. I sat out the first 3, or the first 4, so I got to kind of jump in when the team was already in a good spot, and it was good to see where the guys are at, and just the mentality of the team's in a really good spot right now, and I think we'll just keep that rolling into the weekend.
Talk about that a little bit more. Just what it's been like for you coming back from suspension, getting your feet under you again.
It's been good. Just three games has felt pretty quick. A couple games in between each to sort of rest and recover. So I'm excited to get a few more in a tighter span, and hopefully we can just get some wins.
Gabe Blanchard, former teammate of yours over at Sacred Heart University. You guys are back together again on this Railers team. What's it been like getting to play with him?
It's exciting. You know, he's a strong guy. We spent a lot of time last year in the gym together on the ice working. So it's good to see he's getting a good opportunity off the start here and bringing an impact, bringing that physicality. So it's really good to see, and obviously a good friend, so nice to have him around.
He had quite the fight on Saturday night against Maine up there in Portland. Just what'd you make of that watching it from the bench?
Oh, I mean, he's a beast. I was loving it. I got the boys going, and it was a good way to end the game. I feel like put a little exclamation point on a nice tight road win for us.
3 more games before the holiday break here. What's the big focus across these 3 games in order to head into the break the right way?
Just same mentality. We talked about it a little bit today, just getting the car up to speed, just keeping that same speed through these last 3 games, not worrying about what's happening or the few days that you'll have off. And every game should be the same mentality, so no different.
Worcester Railers forward Max Dorrington. Thanks, Max.
Thank you.
Standing alongside Railers defenseman Gabe Blanchard ahead of tonight's game against the Norfolk Admirals coming up at 7:05. Gabe, this Worcester team, you guys have been on the road here past couple of weeks. Just talk about what it's going to be like getting to be back here at the DCU Center.
Yeah, it's going to be my first game here, so I'm super excited and get a win for the fans here tonight, so it should be good.
Now, for yourself, you're in your rookie year here, but you've played with one of your teammates as well in the past, Max Dorrington. Just talk about what it's been like being reconnected with him and playing with him here in Worcester.
Yeah, it's great to be back on the same team with him. I played college with him for 1 year. He's a great guy, so I was excited to come here and see him again.
Talk about how your rookie year has been going as a whole here. Just early on, started with Greensboro. You find your way here in Worcester. How have things been going for you?
Yeah, since I got to Worcester, it's been great. I love it here. I love the Boston area, so I'm excited to be here.
Saturday night up in Portland, you had a pretty big tilt against the Mariners, a lot of heavy rights thrown in there. Just talk about that. Is that something you sort of prepared yourself for? Is that something you've done already?
I had a couple fights in juniors, but since then I haven't had any, so yeah, it was good.
Just talk about that a little bit more, the physicality, that side of your game. How much do you like to try and integrate that when you're out there?
I feel like it's a big piece of my game, being physical, stuff like that, so yeah.
And then otherwise, just speak to your game as a whole here. What is it you like to do whenever you're out there playing?
Just move the puck, be physical, have my teammates back,
You guys are facing off against this Norfolk team here tonight. What have you learned about them, and what's it going to take to get off to a good start against them?
I think for us, just get out there and have an early good start and get the week going that way, so.
Railers defenseman Gabe Blanchard. Thanks, Gabe.
Thank you.
Hey, that does it for today's episode of Railers Rundown. Puck drop between the Worcester Railers and the Norfolk Admirals coming up at 7:05 p.m. right here from the DCU Center. If you can't make the game live, be sure to tune in on Flow Sports and on 98.9 Nash Icon, the Worcester Railers Radio Network.